Now the pandemic is finally over, business is drying up for Anna Brees, and she determines now is the right time to go full Alex Belfield, to become this big figure loved throughout the world on social media. This is her expertise, and she certainly has her loyal supporters, but she isn't able to make her channel grow significantly, despite her being more qualified and experienced than Alex in media and journalism. She formed Brees Media Limited in 2018, with journalist Mr. Marcus Stead, who held 10% of the shares. Ms. Anna Brees was the other director in the business with a 90% stake. Marcus Stead resigned as a director on the 14th of May 2018, not long after the company was formed, and his 10% stake in the business was finally transferred in February 2019. It is not known whether he merely assisted the startup, were partners, helped finance the business with a loan, or whether there was a massive falling out over business direction. All we know is the professional relationship didn't last long in respect of this company. The first year of business ended with £4,196 in assets, fell a year later to just £3,606 in assets. The pandemic was great for Anna Brees and her media company. The assets increased to £22,225 in the year ending 2021, and fell to £8,789 in the last available year. The current year is expected to be a lot worse financially, and Anna has stopped her training, as well as looking for and applying for jobs. It is looking like Anna Brees will be closing down her company. No shame in that, businesses don't always work out, but is looking to keep her best friend Alex Belfield's name alive and warm for when he comes out. Assuming he makes it out, a pattern is forming. Anna Brees is positioning herself to take over from Belfield, in competition with many others including the Gabby Cabby, and this means starting off a potential stalking run against Jeremy Vine. I don't particularly like the guy either. He is well paid and has some significant industry contacts, but doesn't appear to have a large fan base for that fame and wealth. But the best way is to not tune into his radio show or watch his TV program, and not keep mentioning his name. Alex Belfield started most of his stalking when a certain email was shared via a tweet. Anna Brees has it in her head that Jeremy Vine retweeting someone that repeated what someone else said in another tweet as significant enough to sue them for defamation. She is doing due diligence, or perhaps have done so by now, on the person tweeting, and publicly stated that he needs £100,000 for it to be worth her while. Like Belfield, Anna has contacted the BBC press office as her first port of call, despite the person writing the tweet not working for the BBC. Imagine being petty enough to contact someone's employer to report them retweeting an unpleasant truth, clearly cancellation culture, which Alex was supposedly so against. Unlike Belfield, that flirted between being penniless and a wealthy individual, depending whether it is potential backers or the person he was stalking. Anna admits she is pretty broke through her stating about a no-win, no-fee lawyer. This arrangement is very rare in defamation cases, and at this level, no lawyer will see the case as significant enough, especially if acting with a course of conduct that encourages defamation through tit for tat, than simply being a completely innocent party. A figure of £1,000 was mentioned, if I recall correctly, to get the ball rolling. She gets roughly this in Patreon support each month, but could she begin grifting? Will she ask donations for support and effectively counter-suing Vine because Vine is suing Belfield? She would be laughed out of court. I don't see a problem with the tweet that Vine retweeted, although would question why he needed to get involved. The author did another tweet criticizing her family life for being a bad mother. This is wholly unacceptable. This, of course, is assuming he doesn't know something we don't. But it is a horrible thing to tweet. Vine did not retweet this. There was also another tweet that wasn't retweeted. The proverb "birds of a feather flock together," which isn't defamatory at all. There was absolutely no reference to stalking here. She wants all the offended tweets removed, but she is criticizing Jeremy Vine for wanting a convicted and jailed stalker's social media accounts deleted. I don't think she stands a chance in what she is trying to do. She rarely uploads, and when she does, she sits on the fence. Her subscribers are either people from way back when that haven't unsubscribed, but it is possible she has purchased many of her subscribers. So, as of Friday, 23rd of September 2022, Anna Brees' plan of action has just been exposed. Her business, Brees Media Limited, has failed and she is forced to seek employment elsewhere. She considers this an ideal opportunity to keep Alex Belfield's name alive and to milk the gravitas surrounding this case, which some people deem controversial. She didn't have to, as an individual looking to be an employee rather than a boss, but she has chose to pile on Jeremy Vine and has dreamt the scenario. Wouldn't it be sweet if Anna Brees, a friend, a lover or partner in crime, could sue Jeremy Vine or one of the people supporting the side of stalking victims for £100,000? So when Jeremy Vine sues Alex Belfield for a reported £80,000, which is practically guaranteed with the criminal guilty verdict, she can recoup Alex's financial woes with the money she wins. Anna clearly has the common sense of a 5-year-old. This will never work. Not surprisingly, she recently sent a DM to a Katie Hopkins Parody account asking for Alex's whereabouts. Absolutely not investigative qualities of a journalist, which may explain why nobody wants her journalism training. Imagine asking someone you don't like for a favor or help, and instantly retaliating with how much you don't like them when they don't provide it. There is grafters and grifters. If media training doesn't work, Anna Brees can use her great oral skills to become a full-time YouTuber. Alex's audience really is for the taking. Unlike Alex reading yesterday's news stories tomorrow, Anna could research her own content and have citizen journalists across the UK feeding into her online news channel. For whatever reason, Anna doesn't want to do this hard graft, and that is her free choice. With her Scottish accent, she could make more money than Alex off YouTube and could literally give the mainstream media a run for their money. The issue is, however, she aims to be a grifter, that is petty swindling. This is taking a significant shortcut: cheating. How do I know? She is following the same route as Alex Belfield began. Right now, I am not accusing her of any criminal activity, but I want to warn her audience to realize she is hoping to ride the gravy train. Just like Alex Belfield, chances are the defamation case doesn't materialize, and money's gained in the meanwhile is fraud. Anna probably doesn't realize that Alex is being actively investigated for fraud. He hasn't got away with it. There are also potentially more stalking victims. Scottish. I meant Welsh, obviously. If you were triggered by this, you are part of the problem. If you stop the video to aggressively comment that I am wrong, early indications are if you do this frequently, and to the same people on social media, you are potentially also a stalker. So here you have it. Anna Brees trying to diversify beyond her media business. This video is intended to prevent you giving up your money to someone that needs a new income stream and finds being an employee extremely difficult because she is hard to get on with. She chooses not to be an independent journalist or media commentator. This video also serves to tell Anna Brees we know what you are trying to do, and you don't need to end up in prison for Alex. It won't be the same prison. What I would ask of channel viewers watching this video is not to lower yourself by attacking Anna Brees and putting her parenting into question, or anything remotely similar. Call her out in every video or tweet if you prefer, including on third-party videos that she has no control in deleting your comments, but don't lower yourself to make personal attacks. I don't understand her obsession and fixation on Alex Belfield.